On belay, belay on. Climbing, climb on.
Oh, gotcha. You okay? Yeah, are you? I'm holding on to the pole. I'm so good.
Damn, I almost did not stick those pockets.
Join us on the adventure, best climbers, on the raddest rocks. All on Climblife Series. Hey guys, I'm Joe Castillo, and I'm bringing you the Climblife Series. In this episode, we'll be climbing with the famous free soloist Brad Gobright, who also set the speed record for El Capitan in Yosemite. Let's begin. In this episode, I'll show you all the gyms that Utah has to offer. We'll begin by doing a beautiful hike next to a waterfall. I'll show you the sand dunes, and then we'll relax at the lake. Then we'll be climbing at the Virgin River Gorge with the famous Brad Gobright. We're here at Canary Falls, about 30 minutes north of St. George. I'm going to be showing you this amazing hike where we'll see waterfalls and be walking through water. Let's start this. Cool, we got this. We're here. Let's go, man. We finally made it. We made the famous waterfall. And now we're gonna go up those stairs. Let's go. Yeah. Woo! Utah is known around the country for its snow, but personally, I prefer Snow Valley in the summertime. We're here at Snow Canyon State Park, and we are about to do some shallow water soloing. So let's go have some fun on these rocks. Found this amazing cliff. Looks like there's a lot of cool pockets. I'm gonna try to hop on it, and hopefully we don't get wet. Should be a good climb. Right hand there, heel hook, up to the top. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get wet. Walrus that. Woo, that's a great climb. Probably solid V3, V4. Call it Chakarama. Well, we found some falls, we cleared some cliffs. Now that we got our feet wet, it's time to climb some of the toughest cliffs in the world. And for that, I'm going to need to meet our climber, Brad Gobright.
My name's Brad Gobright. I'm 29 years old. I'm currently based out of Las Vegas. And yeah, I've been climbing for about 21 years. And yeah, today I took Joe to the Virgin River Gorge. Virgin River Gorge! It's this amazing area, kind of this narrow limestone canyon, very dramatic. It kind of has like this Wild West feel to it. It has the best limestone in the country, and it's one of the hardest cliffs in the US, without a doubt. It's mostly 513s and 514s. And yeah, the quality of the rock's just amazing, which kind of makes it sort of a good place to go if you're climbing kind of at a higher level in sport climbing. I'm trying to get out there more and just kind of really learn the style. Like, it's pretty powerful, really thin holds. You know, I typically climb in like Yosemite. Like I do a lot of crack climbing and trad climbing and stuff. And so this is kind of an ass kicker experience for me, but it's super fun. Just one after the other, hard move, hard move, hard move. And it kind of just gets like a little bit harder the higher up you go. There's like no resting. You just kind of get more and more pumped. So it's a perfect training tool for me. I mean, the climbing's so enjoyable. The rock is so good. And I know it's like, you know, it's probably helping me out for when the spring season rolls around.
Nothing humbles me more than climbing. And on the days I don't make it to the top, I'm reminded as long as there are cliffs out there to conquer, there will always be reason to keep climbing.
I've been training a lot for kind of like big wall speed climbing over the summertime, and by the time the fall rolled around, you know, me and my buddy Jim Reynolds were pretty psyched to try to take that nose record. You know, it had been a big objective of ours for the last year, and we ended up climbing it about 20 times together. And so it was extremely rewarding when we pulled over the top and saw that we had broken the record by, you know, 4 minutes, which doesn't seem like a lot, but man, it was tough. It was really hard to go against Hans and Alex to you know, beat their time, which was already pretty low. So yeah, it was probably like the thing I'm most proud of in my climbing, and so I'm psyched to have gotten that done, and now I'm ready for new things like the Virgin River Gorge. So.
Any new projects coming up?
Yeah, I don't know. I want to train as much as I can this winter. I want to sport climb a bunch, boulder a bunch. I want to get in the gym more, and so by the time the spring rolls around, I'll be ready to kind of maybe get back out in Yosemite and take off some more projects.
With one of the world's most impressive climbers, I knew we would need one of the best routes in America. That's why we went to Horse Latitude. This climb might be a 514A, but isn't named for anything you can see. It's named for the whipping winds that constantly change in direction.
I've been working this route called Horse Latitudes. It's a really famous 14A put up by Randy Levitt back in the 90s. Randy's definitely kind of a hero of mine, and just kind of knowing I'm like trying something that he put up is pretty rad. None of the moves on Horse Latitudes are like really hard, and none of the holds are really bad, but all the moves are like kind of hard, and they just don't really let up. It's just one after the other, hard move, hard move, hard move. I've never been scared while I've been free soloing. I think if I ever did feel like scared in the middle of a solo, I'd probably have to just quit soloing. Even at the Virgin River Gorge, you know, it's bolted, but the bolts are pretty spread out. And when you take a whip, you know, you could go a pretty good ways, and that's scary. But, you know, over the years, I've kind of learned to, I think, manage it pretty well. But, you know, every so often, you know, I'll just like kind of get a little nervous on something, but never free soloing. I've never been nervous free soloing.
Donuts, man.
Donuts.
Sending donuts.
Sending donuts. Always down for some sugar.
Yeah. What was your favorite part today?
You know, I think working my project, Horse Latitudes, it's, you know, kind of frustrating, always falling on that thing, but, you know, that's what climbing's all about, just failure, 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 and then you send, and it feels good, and all that hard work finally pays off, so, you know, Virgin River Gorge is a good place to train and get strong and kind of just learn how to use patience to eventually send the climbs.
Patience is key, isn't it?
Yeah, it's key. It's key for that area.
You want to eat some donuts?
Yeah, man.
Some sending donuts?
Well, not really sending. Some failure donuts is what we'll call these. Yeah.
Cheers, brother.
Ching! So good. Sprinkles.
Today climbs were great. It was really cool to watch Brad try a 14A, and it really inspires me to push myself. Thanks for joining us for the Climblife Series, and we hope to see you on the next adventure. If you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to message me or leave them down below. Thanks for joining us.
Climb all the way up here. very scary.